Thank you so much, ladies. A beautiful choice indeed, and that is a one way to choose your Tuesday and get it started, of course. Now, we're talking about a food blogger, chef, and the wife behind My Hungry Husband, who joins us in the studio to share some of her recipe creations that will hopefully inspire you to get cooking and this week's home recipes. But before we get stuck into the kitchen, we want to know a little bit about the amazing foodie blog and get to know the man that we all know as the husband. Guys, good morning. How are we doing? Ilhaam, Kashif, it's so good having you guys in the studio.
Thank you.
So I've got to ask firstly, Ilhaam, AKA the wife.
Yeah.
I've seen the blog that's online and people are absolutely loving it. But where exactly and how did this entire journey even start? I mean, you've got incredible foods, you've got awesome lists, you've got advice, but where did it begin?
Well, I mean, to be honest, it was actually, he made a joke about it one day because I used to call him my hungry husband because, you know, when you're newly married and now you need to cook like 3 times a day or whatever it is.
And you've got this monster stomach to feed.
And I mean, I'm the type of person, like, I'll have tea and like, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
You know, but I was like, oh no, I actually need to like make food now. So it was just a joke and I called him my hungry husband. He was like, you should start a blog. And I was like, yeah, I should. And then I did.
I just picture you writing the blog. I'm going to call it with
yeah.
That's awesome. So listen, Kashif, your wife, I've seen her talent. It's absolutely exceptional. And you are truly blessed to have her in your life. But I got to ask the story of how did you actually meet in the first place?
Well, I was in New York and we actually met online in 2006 during the days of MySpace.
Okay,
so
it's interesting. We were speaking about meeting up in social media yesterday on the show. So this is another happy ending. I love it.
Exactly. So, like, we basically had a long-distance relationship for the course of...
What, 8 years?
8 years, and we finally met up in 2013 when I came to South Africa.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I mean, like, that's how, you know, and then...
and the rest is foodie history.
Yeah.
Exactly, pretty much, yeah.
Right, so, I mean, the beautiful thing that I find about the blog and what you guys are doing is that it's actually so relatable. It's not these food stylist, incredible creations that takes an entire week to make.
Yeah.
I looked at it and I can see that it's something even I could do. And one thing I noticed is that not only are you creating the foods, but you're also providing advice on how to shop, where to shop, and what are the essentials that you need when it comes to cooking and making some of the beautiful foods that you have. So my question to you, because I'm trying to learn, I'm new in the game of cooking and as a bachelor trying to make as much as I can, what would you say are the 5 essential items that I would need to and always make sure that I have when it comes to my pantry list? Something that I need when it comes to, I need to make something, you always need to have these on standby. What would those 5 be?
I think, you know, I could say like all my favorite things, but I think when it comes to each person, if there's something that you're comfortable making and that you enjoy eating, I would pick from there. So like for us, it's, you know, I love coriander as a herb. So I make sure
I think
that, like,
G in the studio might disagree with you there. That's not on his list.
So I always make sure I have like coriander and then, you know, things like rice and pasta, something that you can always make, and then some type of protein that you have in your freezer that you can take out really quickly, and then, you know, your favorite vegetables. So for us, it's like I always have some type of like baby cabbage or salad ingredients.
Okay.
Because those are the things that I can literally turn into anything, you know, in half an hour if I need to make something. Because before, when we were still going to work and we used to come home, in half an hour I would be like, okay, I need to cook something. I'm not going to stay in the kitchen for longer than half an hour. It needs to be quick. It needs to be tasty. And yeah, so those are the things that I would do.
I love it. I'm going to have you in mind next time I go to the shops. All right, so guys, I thought we'd play a bit of a game and have some fun with you guys, seeing that you have such a great energy, you have such an awesome vibe on your blog and on Instagram, which I'm often checking out. So I thought I'd challenge you to see how well you actually do know each other, right? Oh. So Kashif, I'm going to be asking you to write down the answers to a few questions, okay? So my question to you is, I want you to write down, put a chalkboard next to you there, and I don't want you to let Ilham see it, okay? So what I'd like you to do is write down, hide that board from her though, your top 3 favorite meals that Ilham prepares for you. And then we're going to ask Ilham to give us the answers and see if she really does know your top 3 that well.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
All right, so what do you want you to do? The cameraman can sneak. He can take a little sneak peek while you're writing your answers. But Ilham, I don't want you to look, and we're really going to test you guys and see how well you really, truly do know each other. How well you know the husband and the wife.
Well, he asks for these things like at least once a week. So,
this is going to be easy, yeah? All right, how are we doing there? How many more answers we got, Kashif?
We got one.
Okay, we got one so far.
Like,
and
just
Ilhaam is
so many.
giggling here like she already knows it. I feel a little bit of telepathy going on here. This is unfair.
Yeah, no, it's just, I mean, I think I know.
I don't even know how to spell the last one.
You don't know how to spell the last one? You do know how to eat it though, so that's important.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
that's
most
one
important
story.
All right, Kashif, you ready for us? Don't show Ilham
Okay.
the
Okay.
answers though, right? So what I'm going to ask you to do is you can pass the board just over to me. Thank you very much, and I will keep them over here. So the cameraman can see, all right? So I'm going to go with, it doesn't matter what order it is. So Ilham,
Okay.
I want you to tell me, what is the first favorite dish of your husband?
He loves dal and rice.
He loves?
Dal and rice.
Dal and rice, number one. You have got it. Congratulations, Ilham. All right, okay, you know the husband.
Yeah.
So far, what are the three, all right? What is the next meal?
Spaghetti bolognese.
Oh, yes, number three, we've got bolognese. Spelling seems okay from what I can see, but I'm not the best. And then the last one, let's see if we get 3 out of 3 here.
I think he probably would have said pot stickers.
Ooh, he's got dumplings.
Dumplings.
Close.
Okay.
Kind of close, but I'm like, guys, I can't complain. I think that was a brilliant, brilliant game. You definitely do know the husband, and I think you're so blessed to have each other. Guys, thank you for sharing everything that you are. It's really been just a pleasure just to learn from you and engage with you and see what relationships can be, and I'm truly inspired by that. Guys, you got to check them out online, of course, and thank you once again for joining us, and I hope to see and chat with you guys more on the show. Thank you. Right, guys, well, of course, so much magic. I want to check them out for sure online and on their social media channels, and chat to us and let us know what you might think would be a favorite meal or something that you would advise. And we will be joining them in the kitchen later to really test out the skills and see if it does warm the belly like we all do believe. But of course, guys, stay tuned for the magic. We'll catch up later.